love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm drank up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm drank up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it.
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing, I done slaved over. Gon' arch your back and been way over. It's overdue for that understressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing. Like, ooh, we shot it, what it do, what it don't. Baby, you a queen, you can move how you want. You was rocking with me when I couldn't stay afloat. They ain't never saying nothing wavy to a boat. Like, eyes up, look at me, now I'm the captain. Brought the camera, time for action. Split the legs just like a fraction. Tuck the napkin, time for snacking. You a mother meal. Tell me that it's mine, baby, tell me that it's real. Hit it to the max, well, tell me how it feel. It's gonna be a minute, cause I'm in it for the thrill. Make her feel like heaven, she gon' put me in the wheel. And willingly, I wanna do anything she wanna do. I ain't even wanna boo, but this is what the karma do. It's hard to be apart from you, cause ooh, I
love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm drank up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm drank up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it, you.
tongue-tied, twisted around your finger like a piece of string. I'm winded, chasing after your ghost is real exhausting. I'm in love, but I don't think it's what I thought it was supposed to be. Love story, no guts and no glory. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Well, I don't usually get like this. 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 Reminded of how I met you, tried to catch you falling. Instead I fell off myself and I just can't stop falling. These wings are gonna flap for me if I keep waiting. Keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. I don't get like it's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? I just wanna kiss you. Well, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Get like this. No. Loves me not. This bouquet is all I got. I'm dreaming, or could it be a future for you and me? She loves me, I know it's true. Or maybe I'm the fool for you. I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Yeah, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Oh, get like this. No, get like this.
Feel like falling deeper. Cold nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는 너무 길어. 줬던 내 사랑이 식어. 기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어. No, I can't, just can't. 가져 내 맘을, 놔줘 내 가슴을 다 바쳐 사랑하기엔 내 자신이 너무 걱정돼. 바보 같은 생각이야. 알아 멍청해. 상상만으로도 좋은 상상만으로도 힘든 이중적인 면을 가지고 있어. 사랑이라는 거. Oh yeah. Baby, can't you come with me? Can't you hold my hand and leave? 근데 있잖아, 너라면 다를까 생각이 들어. 걸을까 내 다리가 걸어 가는 방향이 어딘지 서로 궁금해져 버려 애써 맘 졸여 하늘만 보면서 언제쯤 알게 될까 너도 나와 같은 생각을 하고 있을까 한참을 멍하니 보다 보니 살짝 어두워진 색깔 불그스름한 노을의 때깔 상상만으로도 좋은 상상만으로도 힘든 이중적인 면을
You broke my heart a million times. Can't count the times I made you cry. Oh, we're such a mess now, and we're burning out. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time, yeah, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, yeah, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. Oh, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. Can we be honest? You're my comfort zone. Whatever I say, don't let me go. I know you're angry, babe, and I am cold. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. To work things out, to work things out, yeah, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. Oh, yeah, to work things out, 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 to work things out.
Ha! Welcome to another chapter of Rich People Read. Hold on 1 second. Let's get this contest going. We're going to just jump right into it, you guys. I got so much work to do today. But we must read. Is this working? Is this working? Boom. It is working. Just minimize that. And then that's good to go. That's good to go. That's good to go. That's good to go. My family. And then teamwork app. Swing over here. Here. Whew, 38 tasks today. I got 38 tasks to do. Welcome, everybody. Are we good to go? to another chapter of Rich People Read, where we read a book a month to instruct you in the ways of the successful through the power of reading. We are reading The High Value Man, Principles of Positive Masculinity. Good morning, Lakeisha. It's just me and you, Lakeisha, and that's cool, because let's just get right into it, Lakeisha. I got so much stuff to do today. Marvelette is here. So my two favorite ladies in the world, Lakeisha and Marvelette. Let's just jump right into it, you guys. Actually, I got a few other favorite ladies, but you guys are at the top of the list. Like, if I had a list of ladies that I just love and adore, you guys are at the top. So, without, let's just jump right into it. It's about average length. I think we'll probably be an hour. I'm not going to do too many sidebars. I say that all the time. Every time I say I'm not going to do too many sidebars, I end up doing too many damn sidebars. But today, I'm going to try not to do too many sidebars, if any. I just want to read straight through because I got a lot of work to do. I'm launching another fashion brand. Actually, I'm reviving a fashion brand. For those that don't know, I have 7 fashion brands and I'm reviving one of them. And I got to do some computer work that's going to take me most of the day. And then, and that's where my mind is right now. So I'm kind of frazzled. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Oh, then Kimberly's here. So Kimberly, Marvelette, Lakeisha is here. 3 of my favorite women. I appreciate you guys being here. We are reading The High Value Man, The Principles of Positive Masculinity. Why is it that I have 3 women here and I'm reading a book to men? Somebody explain that to me. Why do I have 3 wonderful ladies here, but I'm reading a book to help men, right? That's how men are. They'll catch the replay. It's all good. As long as they watch the video, fellas, as long as you watch the video and you get this game, that's all that matters to me. I appreciate everybody for being here. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. This is the end of 2nd chapter, really pretty much. And what we're reading on Monday is literally 2 pages. I'm wondering if I should just do it today. It's going to depend on how fast we read this today. Because if I read this pretty fast and I just knock out those last 2 pages for the entire day on Monday, we might as well just finish it now, right? We'll see. All right. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Let's move over to our read screen. Ladies, you guys tap in with your boy. Let me look down and see that you guys are here. I just want to see that you're here, that you're watching, and then I'll be fine. You don't have to listen because I'm speaking to the guys, but I do want you to be here. Just that's the thing about men. It's just good to have a woman in his presence. Just having her energy around helps a man become more focused on his purpose and the things that he needs to do. People be saying, well, what does men need? What do men need women for? What do you need her? You don't need her for sex. You can go get a prostitute. You can go get a thought. You can go get a jump off. You don't need her for cooking. You can order fucking, takeout every night of your life. You don't need her for cleaning. You can get a maid. You don't need her for nothing else. What do you need? Sometimes men like me, guys like me, just having her around makes me productive. Just knowing that she's there, that I can come say something and touch. Oh man, women are wonderful. I don't know how God did that, but he did a good job on that. Now we just need to get you women under control because y'all motherfuckers is out of control. You ladies are out of control. But for the fellas that can understand and identify with what I'm talking about, I know you love it when a woman's just in your presence, right? All right, let's go ahead and jump into part 5. Remember, we're reading chapter 2. This week was 6 parts. We read part 1 and 2 on Monday. We read 3 and 4 on Wednesday. And today we're going to knock out 5 and 6. Becoming high value. The high value man in practice, ladies and gentlemen that I'm reading to. Ladies are reading this to make sure that they're identifying with men that actually do these things. All right, here we go. The previous 4 parts to Becoming High Value were a bit heavy on theory and principles. In this next to last part to Becoming High Value, let's get more practical about how to conduct yourself as a new high value man, fellas. I want to make sure that you understand how all these principles work in practice in real life situations so that you can rely on these principles in the real life situation you encounter going forward. The following are 2 short excerpts from No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. Robert Glover about the behavior of an integrated male, which I feel is great guidance about how a high value man should act in real life situations. Hey, Alicia, it's good to have you here, love. We just got started. He is clear, a high value man. He is clear, direct, and expressive of his feelings. He knows how to set boundaries and is not afraid to work through conflict. So, using these principles and the principles I set forth earlier in the previous chapters, here are a few examples of practical situations that men frequently face and how your typical beta male, alpha male, and high value male would respond. We're going to give you the 3 different differences. You want to be high value, right? You don't want to be a wannabe alpha male, right? And you damn sure don't want to be a beta male, all right? Number 1, say for instance, someone cuts in front of you in a line. Fellas, imagine that, you're standing in line, you're hungry, and somebody cuts in front of you in a line, right? You're at the grocery store, as an example, waiting in the checkout line. While you're waiting and looking at your phone, somebody else cuts in front of you. What the beta guy does, a beta male, he rolls his eyes, act generally annoyed, but he doesn't say shit. He just kind of bitches out, like, whatever, I don't want no problems. The alpha male, hey, asshole, I was here first. That's what he blurts out, right? He just pops off and shit. But a high value guy says, excuse me, I was here first. I'm going to assume you didn't see me. You can get in right after me. That's how a high value man would respond to that. Here's another scenario. Deciding where you want to eat, right? Ladies, you guys understand that. Oh, I said no sidebars today, right? But real quick, ladies, you guys know, what are we going to eat tonight? Oh, I don't know. What do you want? I don't know. Oh my God. Him and her. Oh my God. If you would a high value man, this is how it's going to go. A low value man even has trouble deciding where to eat with friends. Let's say you actually want to eat hamburgers, right? But your friends have other ideas. You know what the beta male does? He says nothing about wanting burgers. He don't even mention that that's what he's interested in. Or, I'm okay with anything, really, whatever I am, that's what he'll say. The alpha guy says, look, I want burgers today, and I want Burger King, while not acknowledging that other people may also have desires and preferences. But a high value man, this is how he'll respond. When he knows he wants burgers and other people want something else and he's hungry, he'll say, today's feeling like a burger day, but I'll listen to some other ideas. And if we don't get burgers this time, let's make sure we get burgers next time. That's how a high value man would respond. Me, I would even go so far as to say, I want In-N-Out. I want In-N-Out. Today, I'm just feeling me some In-N-Out. Boy, I can eat some In-N-Out. But if you guys want something else, that's cool. But next time, we're going to get In-N-Out. Cool? That's how a high value man responds. All right? Here's another one. Doing favors for people. Let's say you're at a party and the drinks are in the other room, right? You and a girl you're talking to are the same distance to the other room. You're the same distance away. She asks you to go get a drink for her. You know what a beta would do? A beta guy, a beta male? A beta male would, you dutifully get up and go get a drink for her from the other room. That's what you just do. You just obey. That's what a beta man does. An alpha guy, you know what he'll say? Man, go get it your damn self. What the fuck? I ain't your errand boy. That's what an alpha male would. He just being aggressive and shit, right? But a high value man, you know what he'll say? He'll say, I'm pretty sure you can get a drink yourself. But hey, we can take a walk over there together, see what's going on, and get the drinks together. Come on, baby, let's go. You get that? The bar is the same distance from you and her. A beta guy just gets up and obeys. An alpha male says, bitch, go get your own goddamn drink. The fuck? I ain't your slave. And a high value man says, come on, baby. Let's go together and we could talk on our way. Another scenario, saying no. This is a problem that a lot of people have with saying no, declining. A friend who is a girl asks you to help her move over the weekend. She wants to move from her old apartment to her new apartment. You're not sleeping with her. You're not having sex with her, right? You guys already know how I feel about this. You already know how I feel about this. Wait, hold on. I got an alert. LAPD did what? Oh, there's a TikTok challenge that's happening in LA, and LAPD has issued an alert. I don't know what it is. I'm going to read about it later. But they're warning the public to not do whatever this fucking TikTok challenge is. Anyhow, saying no. So you fellas, you got this girl, right? She asked you to help her move over the weekend. You ain't fucking. You're not sleeping with her. Nor are you in a relationship with her. In fact, you don't even know her that well. You don't even know her that well, right? Lakeisha, who you talking to, Lakeisha? Who you calling daddy, Lakeisha? You know what the beta guy does? You help her move. Even when you had something else scheduled that day, she planned on her move. You were hoping maybe she would pay you back in some sort of way, like some pussy, right? That's the simp in you. But of course she doesn't. You harbor resentment. Now you mad at her because you helped her move on a day that you had to do something else, but you just did it, didn't talk to her, and you were hoping that you was going to get something out of that, and you didn't. But you know what the alpha guy does? The alpha male says, oh, hell no, bitch, are you crazy? Just find somebody on Craigslist or some sucker to help you. What the fuck you think I am? That's what the alpha guy does, the wannabe alpha guy, right? But you know what the high value man does? He says, oh, I don't help friends move when they're working and making money and they can hire somebody to help them move, baby. I don't help friends move when they got a job and they can hire somebody to help them move. In fact, I said that to my friend the other day when he asked me to help him move. But hey, I got a few movers I can recommend you. But you ain't giving me no pussy. You ain't sucking no dick. We don't even know each other that well. And I'm not even interested in you. Why the fuck would I help you move? Because I'm a good friend? This is something, oh, no sidebars. Because I got a whole show about friends. It's already set to go. There's going to be a high value Shan, sidebar. There's going to be a high value Shan coming up about friendship and the limitations and what men need to do when it comes to women. Anyways, let's continue. Money matters. Money matters. You lent your friend some money at a group dinner to pay for his meal. He said he would pay you back, but after seeing him 4 times, he still hasn't paid you back. You know what a beta guy would do after he loaned some money to his boy and he didn't seen this motherfucker 4 times and he still ain't paid him back? He wouldn't say anything. He'd say nothing. Maybe hint at it, but never address the issue directly. He just like, okay, it wasn't that much money. The alpha guy's like, hey, yo, man, I need my money back, bruh. You never make good on your debts. I'm never going to lend you no money again, man. That's what the that's what the alpha, the wannabe alpha male does. But a high value guy, you know what he'll do in a situation where he sees somebody 4 times that he loaned money and he hasn't given him any of his money back? He says, hey, remember when I lent you that money for dinner a few weeks ago? You might have forgotten about it, which is fine this time. But please don't forget to bring money the next time I see you. The next time I see you, make sure you have something. That's what a high value man does. What about bad moods? When you're in a bad mood. Your girlfriend or your wife, brothers, she frequently has bad moods. More often than she should. She's always grumpy for some fucking reason. Ladies, I know you can identify with this. You think she creates mountains out of molehills. You know what a beta guy does? He tries to fix her bad mood. Always ask her, what's wrong, baby? What can I do to help you, baby? Offers unsolicited advice and worries more than she actually worries. That's what a beta guy does. You know what an alpha guy does? He doesn't feed her bad mood. He gets angry for her being in a bad mood to begin with. It's like, God damn, you always fucking upset about some shit. The fuck? That's what he does. But you know what a high value guy does? A high value man does not feed her bad mood at all. After seeing her pattern of behavior of making mountains out of molehills, the high value man lets her work it out on her own. I'm gonna leave that to you. I'm not coming to your pity party. Remember Marvy, we be talking about pity parties. I'm not coming to the pity party. I'm not. Thank you for the invite. I like that. It's a nice invite. Oh, you did good with these invitations. Yeah, I can't make it. Yeah, I'm gonna let you're gonna have that party all by yourself, or with somebody else that's coming. I'm not coming to that. Another one is asking a girl out. You want to ask this girl out, right, bro? You know, you want to go out to lunch and dinner and at your favorite restaurant. You know what a beta guy does? He says, when are you free? Are you free this weekend? Or do you like sushi? That's what he does. When are you available? An alpha guy, on the other hand, he says, look, I have 1 hour free on Friday night. You know, I'll squeeze you in for dinner. You know, what's up? Yeah, that's what an alpha guy does. He's like, you know, I just, you know, look, sugar, look, I got a little bit of time on Friday night. I'm gonna squeeze you in if I can. You know, nigga think that he's somebody he's not. But you know what a high value guy does when he wants to go out to dinner with somebody out, with a woman? He says, I feel like going to my favorite sushi restaurant this weekend and I'm free on Saturday. You know, why don't you come with me? I want you to try this amazing dish that's gonna change your life. They have California tempura rolls, but they're different. This place is different, and you gotta try it. You wanna go? That's what a high value man does. That's how he speaks to women. What if you're late? What about late arrivals? A girl arrives 30 minutes late to a meeting with you to have some drinks. She doesn't apologize for it. She just walks in this motherfucker like, you know. This is not the first time she's done this either. She's just late. And don't say nothing about it. You've been sitting there y'all had set 7 o'clock was the time you're supposed to be there. She didn't get there till 7:30, but you've been there since 6:45. If you're a beta male, you know what? You don't say nothing. You say nothing about her being late. Then you act as if nothing ever happened. She just walks in, hey, and you just excited that she's there. Nah, bro. But you know what an alpha male does on the flip side? He says, God damn, why the hell were you late? You lucky I didn't leave. The fuck? Damn. You always late. You gotta do something about that shit. That's what an alpha, the wannabe alpha. I gotta make sure, because there's natural alpha men. Then there's the wannabes. That's what the wannabe alpha man does. But you know what the high value guy does? He said, listen, baby, this is the second time you've been late to meeting with me. Both times I was on time. If we're going to keep seeing each other, please do what you have to do so there won't be a third time that you're late. Can we do that? Okay, cool. I appreciate that. That's what a high value man would do. That's how a high value man would speak. What about when somebody's doing too much texting? This is an unfortunate outgrowth of the modern age of technology. While meeting you, a girl is constantly distracted by her cell phone and spends more than half the time texting with somebody else. She constantly asks you to repeat what you said. This wouldn't happen with me. I think the alpha in me will come out on this one. The alpha in me will come out on this one. The beta guy acts a little annoyed, you know what I'm saying? But he doesn't say shit. He doesn't really say shit because he's so enamored with the fact that she's even there. He doesn't really say much. But you know what the alpha guy does? Are you setting up another date while we sit here? What the fuck? Like, who you talking to? See, that would be me. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Because I'm so annoyed with people being addicted to their mobile phones that it bothers the fuck out of me when people are disrespectful with it. So I don't know. I'm thinking I'm the kind of alpha male in this situation. But he says that a high value man, he waits for an opportunity where she asks you to repeat yourself and say, this is the third time I've had to repeat myself. I'll let you finish doing what you're doing and then we can talk without distractions. You know what? I'll do that too though. I'll be like, you know what? No. I want you to finish up. No. Finish up what you're doing so you can put your phone down, face down. And then we can have, and then we can continue without being disrespected. Go ahead and finish it. That's the kind of shit that I'd say. Now, fellas, this is just a limited selection of real life practice situations that you may face in life. But I hope I have given you enough here to help you start coming up with your own solutions to the unpredictable things that life throws at you. Remember that the purpose of responding like a high value man is to ensure that you are maintaining your value with respect to that other person. When you let bad behavior or boundary violations occur without addressing it properly, you are sending a message that the other person can continue to treat you as a low value person. In all of the above examples, note the following principle being played out skillfully by the high value man in being assertive, but not aggressive nor passive. One, setting forth your principles, setting them forth explicitly, and making sure it is clear, crystal clear, that they should be attributed to you and not someone else or something else, like taking ownership. Number two, avoid histrionics and unnecessary emotion and drama. Number three, stating your complaints in a matter of fact type of way, right? There's no left or right. There's no deviation. You say it how you mean it, and you mean it how you say it. Number four, calling out bad behavior in a way that leaves the other person a bridge to get out of your good graces again. Number five, stating your needs, but also leaving room for flexibility, a little bit of some flexibility. Number six, making sure the other person knows you are being forgiving of their bad behavior, but only on the condition that it's rectified. Number seven, leading the other person to or giving them an opportunity to reach an outcome that you desire, not they desire, that you desire. All right. And that is part 5 of becoming a high value man. And let's talk about part 6, exercise. We're going to just jump right into it. Lakeisha says, how about just keep it in your purse? Exactly. You know, but see, Lakeisha, that's the thing about it, especially people that are born into this social media age. It's addicting. It's almost like they can't put it down. They need that dopamine hit. That cell phone, that iPhone, that Instagram got people hooked where they can't even concentrate, and they will disrespect the person that they're with simply because there's nothing they can do about it. It's almost like it's like heroin. But if they're smart like you, Lakeisha, they would just keep it in their purse and deal with it later because they're not missing nothing. All right, guys, let's talk about exercises. This is the last part of chapter 2, and we'll be done for the day. Let me close this book with 5 exercises and or tools to help you reinforce the principles and concepts you learned in the High Value Man and to implement them on a daily basis. Some of these exercises are done daily, some are done on a quarterly basis, and some are more like tools that you use as needed, when you need. If you've come this far, please don't skip these exercises as they are an absolutely crucial part of the process. All right, exercise number 1. Fellas, setting boundaries. This is part and parcel of being a stoic, and what we read last month, stoicism as a philosophy. Review the areas in your relationships with people, family, friends, coworkers, colleagues, where you may currently be avoiding setting appropriate boundaries or avoiding conflict. We all have them, including myself, no matter where we are in life. And that's okay, but we can't let them fester. So write them down right now. Now, once you've written those people down, the names of the people that you are having some concerns with, here are some specific areas that you should look at. Number 1, you are tolerating behavior that is toxic, manipulative, or problematic. You're tolerating it. You know they have it, and you're dealing with it. You're tolerating that shit. Number 2, you're avoiding dealing with important situations because you're afraid it might cause conflict. You know it's an issue. You know it needs to be dealt with, but you don't want to because, you don't want to deal with the argument, or you think that something's going to happen, or they're going to take something away from you like money or resources, or you just don't want to deal with it, right? Number 3, failing to ask for things you want or need in a relationship. You just keep your closed mouths don't get fed. You don't say anything. And more often than not, ladies, you guys are notorious. Ladies, you are notorious. Ladies, you are notorious for always saying, I didn't say anything. You did. I just didn't say anything. And now it's built up and it's fucking, you holding it in and it's building up like a knot, like an ulcer. And then you explode sometime in the future. Ladies, you are notorious for not mentioning an issue at the time that it's happening and instead allowing it to fester and build up. Okay, stop doing that shit. Number 4, you are resentful towards another person. Now that you have written them down, think about how you will address these situations in principles you learned in this book. What did Kim say? If I am out with someone and I have to check my phone because of a work situation or a time-sensitive issue, I always politely tell them in advance and keep it to a minimum. Shout out to Kimberly. Were you always like that though, Kim? See, that's the question. A lot of times when it comes to the older women, You know, women, and what I consider older, I'm saying over 35, right? You guys learn these things, but did you learn them too late? Are these behaviors and practices that you learned later on when it's too late? Did you know this when you were 25? Did you know this when you were younger? A lot of my mistakes I've learned as an older guy when it's kind of fucking too late. I wish I would have known a lot of the things that I know today 20 years ago. I just wish I would have known them 20 years ago. But now that I'm an old guy, it's like, goddamn, the fuck. I'm gonna do my best to implement it late at 50 years old, but I wish I would have implemented it when I was 30, when I was 25. Okay. All right, guys, listen, write out how you would do that for each specific situation. And then in the next 1 to 3 months, start addressing each of these situations one by one. Exercise number 2, setting personal rules, standards, and principles every 3 months, every quarter. In this exercise, I want you to write out rules, standards, and principles that you will live by going forward. Let's call these your high value rules. To get you started, here are some ideas. Number 1, if it frightens me, I will do it. Number 2, I will put myself first, numero uno, right? Then consider other people's interests, opinions, and concerns. Number 3, I will ask for what I want in a constructive way. Number 4, I will learn to say no when I feel that the answer is actually no. Write down at least 10 rules and make it the lock screen image on your cell phone, or put it on the wall in your office or anywhere you'll be able to see it often, like your refrigerator or right in front of the wall that's in front of the toilet in your bathroom. Okay? The more specific that you make each of these rules, the better. So, for example, I will stand up for myself is not very useful. But if you say, every time my girlfriend criticizes me unnecessarily, I will call her out on it. That's a lot better. That's more specific, not just, I will learn to stand up for myself. Okay? Review these rules once every quarter, and most importantly, assess honestly whether you meet these rules, standards, and principles during that particular quarter. Write down how you did. Write down how you did. Adjust these rules, standards, and principles accordingly for the next quarter. If you had a perfect score for any particular rule, then delete it and add a new one to work on. Repeat this process every quarter for the next full year. Number 3, brain loops daily. Okay, on a daily basis. In fact, you should maybe set your alarm to do this every morning you wake up or every night before you go to bed. On a daily basis, I want you to do this every morning when you are in the shower, and then a few more times throughout the day. You are going to come up with some brain loops, which is basically a fancy way to say affirmations. How many of you guys do affirmations? How many of you guys do affirmations? You know, you repeat over and over again affirmations. These brain loops are used to introduce and reinforce changes to your internal makeup based on the principles you learned in this book. You are going to repeat these brain loops to yourself over and over and over again. Or if you have a place where you will not be heard, you can say these things out loud, like when you're in the bathroom all by yourself for the time period. When you're doing this, do it for 1 to 2 minutes and come up with a few brain loops that reflect the high value that you will now carry within yourself. Here are some ideas that I use myself, but you are free to come up with your own. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Brushing your teeth. I love myself. I love myself. Brushing your hair. I mean, you're sitting there, you're doing it anyway, right? So why not? You're washing your face. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself, right? I value myself greatly. The world is on my side. No matter what, things will be okay. No matter what, things will be okay. Why are you making a bowl of cereal, right? You pouring it in the bowl. No matter what, things will be okay. You're saying them out loud. Number 4, exercise is grounding as needed. A high value man is a grounded man. What does that mean? We hear this term being thrown around from time to time, but I bet you may not know what it actually means. means. Being grounded, guys, merely means in touch with your body, your balls, and being in the present. Use this exercise whenever you feel like your mind is wandering, especially when it starts being anxious. This will help you with taking the sails out of any neurotic state of mind you're in, which, as I wrote in an earlier chapter, is one of the main characteristics of a low-value man. I did not invent grounding. There are many ways to ground yourself, but this is the way I do it. If this doesn't work for you, you can just search Google for grounding meditations for bioenergetics. This exercise is based on a type of body psychotherapy that is simplistic in terms that in simplistic terms uses your body to heal your mind. Uses your body to heal your mind. By engaging in the grounding exercise with your body, you heal the mind. And that's why I personally find that this exercise helped me dispel any neurotic state of mind I may temporarily be in. And what does neurotic mean? We're talking about antsy, fidgety, can't sit still, always knee jerk. What the fuck? I'm frazzled. You're neurotic is another word for frazzled. You're frazzled. Your mind is running. Okay. So I do this. So this is how I do my grounding. 1, I stand with your feet on the ground. 2, you make sure your feet feels planted into the ground. 3, now imagine your mind going down your spine, sinking down all the way into your stomach. Then number 4, then imagine roots coming from the base of your spine, extending downward to your feet and then into the ground. 5, imagine the roots pulling your entire body, including your brain and head, down into the earth. Number 6, raise your arms over your head and keep them there. Right? 7, now jump up and down just slightly. And while jumping up and down, let out a sound over and over. The sound I like to use is ha, ha, ha. Every time you jump, ha, 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 right? Do this for about a minute, fellas. A minute, and you may stop and get on with your day. That's grounding yourself, and that helps with neuroticism or you being fucking frenzy in your mind with a lot of shit racing. Make sure you do it barefoot and try to do it on dirt, not in your living room wearing some fucking flip-flops, right? Barefoot, go in the backyard, stand on the dirt, stand on the grass. If you have a lawn, stand on the grass and ground yourself. That's one way of doing it. Whenever you encounter a situation where you need to be assertive, but you feel, and then exercise number 5, visualization. Visualization. Whenever you encounter a situation where you need to be assertive, right, guys, but you feel like you aren't in the right frame of mind at the time, here's an exercise to help you immediately snap into a state of mind to be assertive. Number 1, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Now, number 2, imagine the problem you're facing in front of you and imagine yourself in the scene as if you're watching a movie of yourself, right? Now, remove yourself from that scene and replace yourself with a small, helpless child. Then I want you to visualize the wrong that is occurring to the child in detail. Right? What's wrong? What the wrong doing that's happening to that baby? In particular, visualize the perpetrator and the victim, especially the child's victim reactions. Feel the pain and the hurt of that child. And then feel yourself getting angry. Feel yourself getting angry, but in a grounded way. You are not going to lash out, but you will respond to this harm being perpetrated with conviction. And then finally, my friends, number 6, fellas, take whatever action you were sheepish about taking. Now, take the action. After you visualize, you take the action. But you do it because you see it's happening to a young, helpless little child. All right? And that, my friends, is chapter 2. Chapter 3 is, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and knock it out. It's only, do you see how short that is? Let's go ahead and read it. Why don't we go ahead and read it? Why not? Right? I appreciate you guys being here. And this will be the end of this book. We started another book. I don't know if I should start Monday or should I start, because it's scheduled to start the week after. We may take next week off. I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. Chapter 3, conclusion. Here's the conclusion of this book, The High Value Man, the principles of positive masculinity. I want you to get a copy of this book. The link to the book to purchase it is in the description of this video. It'll take you straight to this book. It costs $6.99. Grab a copy of it, my friend. All right. Okay. Lakeisha said, let's go. She's listening. So let's go ahead and wrap this book out. 3 more pages. It's half the size of the chapter I just read. Actually, less than that. All right, here we go. Chapter 3, in conclusion. In writing The High Value Man, this book, my challenge was to distill a lot of the random thoughts I've had over the years, which were captured in scribbles, in a notebook, and in random places on my computer, along with many, yet again random, things that I've heard from authors during the same time onto a workable whole, and then combining these things with own real world experience. At times, it felt like putting together an epic Lego creation, but not knowing where all the pieces I needed were and not knowing exactly what the final creation looked like. Unlike most books that I've written to date, this one was the most challenging, but I suspect it would be the most rewarding. As you continue your journey to transform yourself into a high-value man, fellas, I suspect it would be a lot like my journey in writing this book. It will undoubtedly be challenging. It will require that you take a realistic, fellas, this is the red pill talking. It will require that you take a realistic and critical view of yourself. And most of all, it will require that you gather hard work, patience, dedication, and commitment together. You have to have faith that your final Lego creation, quote unquote, will come together. So I urge you to remember this analogy and press through those times when you feel like you are making no progress. At the beginning of this book, I talked about an inflection point and a divergence in masculinity. I hope this book has shown you another path for your masculinity other than the 2 paths that were previously known to you, alpha and beta, and that you make a commitment to travel down this new path to become a high value man. Making a commitment to transforming yourself is not for everyone. Everybody can't do the work. That's just the reality. But I hope you, the ones that's reading and listening to Shan speak right now, make this truly valuable commitment to yourself. It is going through this challenging process that you will make who you will become. The rewards to becoming a high value man are great. Trust me, fellas, I can attest to that. The rewards to becoming a high value man are great and absolutely worthwhile. I look forward to hearing about your transformation. I'd love to hear about your journey down this path I have shown you. So if you would like to share your thoughts, success, or even challenges with me, you may always reach me at info@artofverbalwar.com or your boy Shannon at shannonrawls.com. To Winning Min Lu from San Francisco. And my friends, that is the end of this book. We are just wrapped out. Done deal. We knocked another one out, Marvy. We did another one, Marvy. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and did I start the contest? Yeah, I did start the contest. So let's go ahead and do our contest, and I'm going to let you guys go because I got a lot of work to do today. Let me refresh my screen. What's going on? All right, here we go. And we're going to close the entries. We're going to pick a winner, and the winner is Kimberly Versio. Kimberly, you won again. Shout out to my girl, Kim. We're going to complete that. We're going to close that. And we are done for the day, you guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video, letting YouTube know this video is worth watching. Please join the SR Army, where we are taking our lives to the next level. We are the SR Army, not the US Army. We are the Shannon Rawls Army. I appreciate all the soldiers that's a member of this wonderful, wonderful military group. We have discussions also on sidebar.shannonrawls.com. That's a website. Everybody can join, or you can just go to Google and type sidebar Shannon Rawls and it'll show up. I love to let you guys into the private group. It's a private group where we have private conversations. My name is Mr. Shannon. I hope you learned something today. Remember, reading is the way to expand your mind and your bank account. All right. Tune in next time to the next chapter of Rich People Read. And you, my friends, are just...
Yeah. Escucha. Mío en tu habitación, solo los 2 segundos que hay que detener. Porque si no siento tu voz o tu olor, te extraño y te quiero ver. Tanto me falta, todas esas noches tan soñadas, que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Me haces falta, bebé. Dime qué tengo que hacer pa' tenerte de una vez, pa' no poderte perder. Dulce, eres mi bombón, te quiero melocotón. Por ti corro un maratón, solo de la dirección. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. Pa' mí no es suficiente, yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión, somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta, todas esas noches tan soñadas, que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Mira, somos perfectos, es algo indiscutible. Mi estilo y tu estilo no están disponibles. Solo soy sensible cuando te tengo porque eres irresistible. Tus labios combinan con tus ojos, porque eres tan pretty que hasta yo de eso me antojo. Chica, necesito mis anteojos, quiero verte en noche hermosa de todos modos. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. A mí no es suficiente, yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión, somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta, todas esas noches tan soñadas, que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Tanto me falta, todas esas noches tan soñadas, que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada.